Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Monday Night Raw. First, we want to wish everybody a happy Martin Luther King Day in the United States. And take this time to think back on Martin Luther King and the good deeds that he did during his lifetime. How he fought for fairness for everyone, And also how he was doing God's work when it came to doing fairness for others. We also talk about the restful stand-ups that he had for his beliefs and the others. We also talk about the dream speech he had. That he gave a speech where he had a dream that one day the United States or the Kittled Raids would live up to its oath that all men and women were made the same and would have the same rights and freedoms of everyone. And we also think back of the weakling who slayed him one day. But we think back of the good that he was doing. And he was doing God's work when he was working to get fit, when he was working for fairness for others. And we also remember that. And he's up in heaven, we think of that. And he's up in heaven with God and Jesus now. He's at rest now to good stead. But his work and the good deeds that he did will always be fought back. Will always be thinking about all the time. Alright. I am walking on Monday Night Raw. I am Gorilla Monsoon, here with Matthias the Scorpion King and Jerry the King Lawler. Well, there actually are two kings if you think of it. Why? Matthias the Scorpion King and I'm the king. Yeah, Matthias Scorpion King said, here's a man who believes that he's a leader, a man who believes he's a king, or believe he's doing good work, but the truth is Matthias the Scorpion King said he's doing bad work, and he knows he's doing it. I guess we'd be talking about Seth Rollins then, Jerry the King Lawler. Says Matthias Scorpion King said, well, I guess we'd be talking about Seth Rollins, Jerry the King Lawler says, and what he believes he's doing. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Gorilla Monsoon said he's starting to get all kinds of followers now. Some folks are starting to buy in to what he's talking about. Well, I'm here. Well, here we go, Seth Rollins says. You see, I am a leader. And a leader always wants to have onlook. Well, he's talking about onlook, Gorilla Monsoon said, but he isn't giving any onlook, but he wants some to give him onlook. Well, it's starting out flow, okay? I don't want to do this. I have no say. I have no pick or choose in the deed. You folks did this to me. It wasn't good enough. Okay, I did everything I could do and it was not good enough. So now I have to do all this. I'm a leader, and a leader has to make hard picks, hard choices every day. Even though those choices or picks might not be liked by everyone. I not just have the AOP, Akam, and Razor. I also have a former IW wrestler, former WWE wrestler, James Storm, who also now knows the truth. That's right. Seth Rollins is the leader. The AOP, Akam and Razor, they have the right thought. And I, James Storm, want to be on the right side of yesteryear. You see what we did? You saw what we did? That's right, James Storm. You see, everyone wanted to unlook me, wanted to shame me, like either it be Aladdin, Jasmine, Samoa Joe, Alaska, Kevin Owens, Godzilla, and Ashley Williams. Well, who wants to be the one who wants to show me unlook now? Well, we do know, Gorilla Monsoon says, that Seth Rollins has taken out Godzilla and Aladdin and Jasmine. But as far as taking out Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, and Alaska, I don't think he has taken them out yet. Well, here he comes now. If you think that we're going to step back down to you, then you're mad. Yeah, you're not right in the head, Kevin Owens says. You think we're going to step down to you, Belasca says. No way. Yeah, Samoa Joe says. Ah, Seth Rollins says. Don't you understand? There's 4 of us. And there's only 3 of you. Well, don't be so sure about that one. You can forget, because apparently now it's even. Wait a minute. That's Drew McIntyre. He showed up now. And also Buzz Lightyear, too. Yeah, we're all here, and we're all going to stand up to you and your evil shit that you've been doing. So if any one of us wants to take you on, it would be doing that. Alright, okay. Here's the way I'm looking at this one, Diva Talk says. We don't want this to get out of hand. So what I'm going to do is, it's going to be Belasca and Kevin Owens. They're going to be mating the AOP. Now, I don't know about Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre, but hey, if any one of them wants to go after James Storm, they can do that, but they might have to hold it until Impact to do so. But today, we're also going to see Buzz Lightyear going to take on Seth Rollins. So that's the way it goes, Diva Talk says. Got it? Good. And everybody else, get out of this ring. Yeah, we don't want this to break down into nothing, do we? Apparently we now know that we will be seeing Kevin Owens and Belasca. They'll be taking on the AOP. And we do know that sometime down the road, we will see Seth Rollins and Buzz Lightyear. And sometime down the road, we don't know, but Drew McIntyre is going to get his hands, I guess, on Seth Rollins as well. A girl Monsoon says, oh, I guess so. Let's get the Fight Lord in the ring now. Ding, ding, ding. Well, I'll tell you right now, my Fox, the Scorpion King said, a lot of folks are standing up to Seth Rollins in his kingship, or whatever he wants to call himself. Here's the AOP in the ring now. Akam and Razor, 2 of the henchmen to Seth Rollins. On the Fox, the Scorpion King said they can't do that. Jerry the King Lawler said, don't they know that Seth Rollins is a leader? Yeah, they know he's a leader, girl Monsoon said. A bad leader is that. Now Akam, or that Razor, starting right away on Belasca. And these men, they are former WWE NXT tag team winners, former WWE Raw team winners as well. That's right, and down goes Belasca, girl Monsoon. You're right about that, my Fox, the Scorpion King said. They also won the Dusty Rhodes team winnings as well. Oh! And Belasca, not doing very well in the ring right now. And she takes in Kevin Owens. I believe that is Akam, I believe. But here comes, I believe it's Razor. And he's in there right now, trying to seek a beat up on Kevin Owens. Well, we do know it's going to happen, don't we? Oh! Kevin Owens got dropped on his head. Akam just missed, and now Kevin Owens just gave the stunner. Oh! To Akam, I believe. And Razor coming in, too. He got stunnered out as well by Kevin Owens. Belasca right now, coming after Akam. Well, Razor is in the ring with Kevin Owens. Oh! Belasca. Oh! Just got dropped on her side. And now Kevin Owens thinks he got everything all under run. Oh! Everything under lead here. But I don't think he does. Uh-oh. This is not good. Kevin Owens. Oh! And now Razor just tagged out Akam. And now Razor is in the ring. I could be wrong about them. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding. Here is your winner, the AOP 8-Gunman Racer. 2-1 of the half of Seth Rollins' takeover team or overtake team, Girl Monsoon says. You're right about that, Jerry the King Lawler says. Maybe Velasco and Kevin Owens will learn to onlook their new leader. Or maybe they will not, Mufasa Scorpion King said. They probably are not going to do that. Wait a minute. Seth Rollins is in the ring. The Fight Lord has to get back in the ring, but it's too late. Oh! Curve stomp to Seth Rollins. Curve stomp to Velasco. Why do you do that for? And look, he thinks he's so proud of what he did. Taking out Velasco, taking out Kevin Owens, Girl Monsoon says he should be ashamed of himself. And now we get Mojo and Drew McIntyre and Buzz Lightyear in the ring to help out, get Velasco and Kevin Owens out of the ring. Mufasa Scorpion King says, well, I'll tell you right now, Girl Monsoon says, I don't think it's right what Kevin Owens has been doing. What Seth Rollins has been doing, Girl Monsoon said, I don't think it's right. No, it's not, Mufasa Scorpion King said, and he ain't no leader. You believe what you want to believe, Jerry the King Lawler says, until he curve stomps you, then you'll believe he's a leader. And now we got Ashley Williams in the ring now. Alright. So Kevin Owens truly believes, Seth Rollins truly believes that he's some kind of leader, right? After the stunt he pulled and what he did to Kevin Owens and Velasco, I don't think he is a leader. So if he's going to have his, henchmen around, well, I'm saying that the other half of the team needs to be out there too. Alright? So the way I'm looking at it, if James Storm wants to show that he's such a man on the side of Seth Rollins, we can have James Storm and Buzz Lightyear here today. Well, it is true, James Storm is the newest follower of Seth Rollins, Girl Monsoon says, and why? I don't know. And he can stand up in the ring, Mufasa Scorpion King says, and he's the newest leader of Seth Rollins. Well, he is, Girl Monsoon says. Badly he is. And now Buzz Lightyear going against Cowboy James Storm, Girl Monsoon said, in a clothesline. Well, Mufasa Scorpion King, and pick him up and body slam, says Girl Monsoon says. Well, you do know that a lot of evil, that Seth Rollins has done a lot of bad to a lot of folks over this time, Mufasa Scorpion King says. Then Buzz Lightyear can take down James Storm. He's starting to take down Seth Rollins and team. I don't think he can, said Mufasa Scorpion King says. I don't think he can. And I'll tell you why he cannot. Because he's a leader and you can't take down leaders. You can't take down leaderships, Jerry King Lawler says. Give me a break, Jerry King Lawler. Yes, you can take down leaderships. Yesteryear has songs and tales of leaderships coming and going. But Seth Rollins ain't no leader, so ain't no leadership you're taking down. Right now, James Storm, he just getting ready to do the final call, Buzz Lightyear. And now James Storm showing Seth Rollins he's a team player with that final call to Buzz Lightyear, Girl Monsoon says. But I don't know, Jerry King. I don't know, Mufasa Scorpion King says, if it is going to be the last one or not. The Fight Lord telling him, watch the fist he's doing. And Buzz Lightyear right now. Getting super kicked again. And that just took down the Fight Lord. By mistake, Girl Monsoon said. Yeah, Mufasa Scorpion King says, Buzz Lightyear, he is going to send James Storm to infinity and beyond, if that's even possible to do. Well, Buzz Lightyear is getting ready for that. Hold hold on there. Oh, it's the AOP. Ding, 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 ding. AOP just showed up in the ring now. Girl Monsoon says, oh, why is this all for? My boss, the Scorpion King says. This is wrong, Girl Monsoon says. Well, you don't show the leadership, you don't show the leader, Seth Rollins on, look, he's gonna beat it out of you. Jerry King Lawler said, he's gonna beat it out of you, Girl Monsoon says. Would you be, Ernest? That's wrong what you just said there, and about him and the way he behaves. Yeah, get ready. Here comes curve stomp to the curve stomp of Buzz Lightyear. How unlooking and shameful can one man be? Girl Monsoon says. I don't know, Mufasa Scorpion King says, but apparently the Seth Rollins and team, apparently being evil, being wrong, being sinful or wicked is no big deal. And this is truly sad. And the Fight Lord has to get help in there. Oh, the final call. The final call to Buzz Lightyear by James Storm. This is sad. This is truly sad. Wait a minute. Hold on here. Why are they coming back here for? Jerry King Lawler said, to help Buzz Lightyear out. And now James Storm, Akam and Razor, and Seth Rollins getting out of the ring, while Alaska and Kevin Owens and Samoa Joe and Drew McIntyre come to help out. They come to the help of Buzz Lightyear, who has sadly been taken out by Seth Rollins and his team of evildoers. Gorilla Monsoon says, you're right, they are evildoers. They are truly evildoers. You know? That's a good way of putting that. That's a good thing of calling them that. Matthias the Scorpion King said they are evildoers. And they are wrongdoers. Now you're not gonna look Seth Rollins. You saw what happened. You saw what happened to Godzilla and Aladdin and Jasmine and Samoa Joe and Velasquez and Kevin Owens and Buzz Lightyear. It's going to happen to Drew McIntyre and Ashley Williams. Well, I understand. We got Renee Young here. Renee Young says, hold on. I'll get this out of here. We got Renee Young in the ring. Yes, Girl Monsoon, I'm here. And I'm going to be talking with Seth Rollins over the way he's been behaving. But at this point, it's nothing new now. He's been badly behaving for at least a month. But I understand. Hold on, we got some folks. We also got other folks that Seth Rollins is also shamed, beat up. Yes, I am here with the two other men that were once trusted followers to Seth Rollins until he shifted on them. That would be right. It would be Sinner, and it would be Sword, and it would be Shield and Spear. That's right. We were once his trusted followers at one point. And what did he do to us? Once he got the AOP, he curve stomped us and took us out. So the way we go at it, AOP, we're here for you. I'm coming after you, Akam. I'm going to put you in some true ache. You understand that? This is coming from Sinner. You're right, Renee. We were once his trusted followers, and he just shifted on us, and we did nothing to him, and he's the one that shifted on us. So I get my hands on you, Razor. You're going to wish you never came to the TWF. And that's coming from Shield and Spear. Seth Rollins' former henchmen, former trusted followers, Shield and Sinner are going to want to get their hands on the AOP, Akam, and Razor, and the rest of Seth Rollins' henchmen. Back to you, Gruel Monsoon. Well, thank you, Renee Young, Gruel Monsoon says. Apparently we're gonna see if that will happen or not. You know, apparently we're gonna see if that is gonna happen or not here, and when they are going to fight. Well, I don't know how smart that would be, Jerry King Lawler said. I guess Sinner and Shield are not that smart, because they got curve stomped like Aladdin and Jasmine, Velasquez, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Godzilla, and Buzz Lightyear, and Ashley Williams, and soon Drew McIntyre will be on that list too. Well, Mufasa Scorpion King said no one likes the way that Seth Rollins is behaving, and no one is going to put up with his evil leadership, even though he's truly not a leader. And speaking of this one, we got Godzilla back. Seth Rollins, you thought you put me out, going around curve stomping Aladdin, Jasmine, Velasquez, Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Buzz Lightyear, Drew McIntyre, hell, Ashley Williams, and also Sinner and Shield. And you thought you put me on that list. Well, I'm back. And I'm going to join up with Buzz Lightyear, Samoa Joe, Kevin Owens, and Drew McIntyre and take you down. Well, that's all the time we got here. From Monday Night Raw. I'm Gorilla Monsoon. For Mufasa the Scorpion King and Jerry the King Lawler, we hope you have a good Martin Luther King Day. And hope you like Monday Night Raw. And we'll see you tomorrow for Impact.